Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Chaotic Committee. My pips are having a great time just dumping all my slime out. I had an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea yet, but I definitely had an idea. So the problem I'm running into is I am running out of algae. I'm running out of storage. Yeah, that does not need to be disinfected. Make sure to wash all that as they're coming out. So, I definitely need to start making oxygen from water. And really, there is enough polluted water around that I'm not going to run out of that quickly. But to make clean air, if you pump in germy clean water, you'll end up with food poisoning germs all over your base. So my idea is I'm going to make a compressive water tank right here. Actually, I probably want that on that side. I can use the brine to get the water to compress, and then once you have a big tank of compressed water, the germs will die off naturally. And when they do, as you put in 10 kilos of germy water, with a huge amount of other water, it won't actually affect it. So that's the idea. That's what we're going to go for right here. Definitely want to make sure we have plumbing coming out, power going in, and for the love of God, a switch. I am so happy they added these switches into the game. I use them all the time. They are so useful. Yeah, you can just come in that way. We'll just use that water sieve for this. Once I start building water, then I'm going to do compressive storage for natural gas and hydrogen. And then I can start to get the base a little bit more cleaned up. What really inspired this was this is now built, but I'm now trying to fill these tanks from my little algae thing over here. It's just not quite keeping up. So let's get clean water going. There's no bleach stone on this map at all. So we're gonna have to do it a different way, which has kind of been the theme of this playthrough, and I like it. And some good quick building dupes. Thank you, brine. I'll just set that to an 8. We just need a little bit of brine from the pool down here. Even though it's germy, brine will kill off the germs all on its own. Should be enough of that. I don't really care if that bottle lives in there or not. Actually, this is set to dump it. So yeah, we're good. Oh, I did make a glass forge, so that way I could get some solar panels onto there. And hopefully they can make some more here soon. Sweet bit of Nate. Come on, come clean that stuff out of there, guys. And then I'm also just storing a bunch of material over here. Okay, well I finally got all the fossil. Probably get more cobalt. I know I have all the metal volcanoes, but I can't do anything with them until I get some steel. I guess the gold volcanoes I probably could. They're not too hot, but I want some hydrogen at least for active cooling. Really? Is nobody going to sweep this? This is set to accept raw material, right? Yeah. I'm like, they should be able to sweep that. Screw it, you live there now. Unless Sticky's come to grab it. Almost. Oh, we gotta do priorities. Alright, and now we're splitting water into there. Yep, we got brine and water. Perfect. What do we got in the blueprint? Ooh, an arbor acorn. We have pips. So let's dig up... What are all the plants here? Let's dig up these plants. And then my pips will come plant that arbor tree. Dupes, come pick all that up. What did you just plant? Stop that. Trying to sweep everything else out of here before the pips plant it. You'd think they'd want to plant the arbor acorn faster than anything else. Whatever. So now if we come look at this water, germs. Yeah, dying 3% a cycle. Alright, and now we will come put a pump down here. Actually, if I just grab that water, we're going to kind of do this in pieces. And then you will say... clean water, polluted water will dump back out. I swear, there's a plan. I know what I'm thinking about. Maybe. Alright, and that would be the water coming up. Oh, and I forgot to hook up the pipe. I'm going to do that, and we're also going to disconnect it from there. This is being fed by polluted mud, so that's why this water is germ-free. And there we go. We'll pump all this clean water up into this tank and see how it looks. In the meantime, I'm just slowly digging everything down. Yeah, to give my dude something to do. Trying to get these dumb pips to plant what I want. They keep grabbing the freaking mushrooms. See, here it comes with another one. So I think I need to grab... all of these out of here, so the dupes will, so the pips will stop trying to plant them. Alright, so all the mushrooms are out of there. Now, will they plant the tree? Over here, the water is filling up nicely. Yeah, now we just gotta wait for it to settle in and for the germs to slowly dissipate. Well, they planted a buddy bud. The buddy buds need to be 20. Well, that's progress. Let's see if they grab the acorn. Maybe? Maybe? Nope, we found another buddy bud. Pips. Your favorite thing is right there and you won't plant it. He did it! He did it! Finally! We have an acorn. And it's planted. Okay. I know, bit of a side project, sweeping all that up, waiting for a pip to plant. It happens. But now we're up over 1,000 kilos of water. And so this number will actually start coming down once I get the higher compression in there. Yay. And I think an oxygen system right over here seems like a good idea. Eventually I'm probably going to put in a second set of suit docks up there. Yeah, and we can just keep those doors locked. In fact, right here looks like a perfect place for it. I mean, other than the dense puff in my way, but he's making me oxalite. That looks like a perfectly fine oxygen setup to me. And then we'll do the hydrogen storage on this side, put a little bit of brine down. Yeah, we'll dump some down, then we'll put in a brick so that the gas can come out. And then I'll have another couple of storage tanks just to hold on to more water, which will also let the germs die off quicker. And at some point I will find some bleach stone or a source of chlorine and life will be better. How's this water doing? 21,000 food poisoning germs. And we're getting quite a bit of water in there. We're up to, yeah, a little over 1,100 kilograms. It is nice, you know, given that it is cycle 144, that my dupes are much faster at building. Usually I'm trying to do this at like cycle 30, and my dupes are so slow that every piece of this takes forever. But they're pretty darn quick now. Of course, I don't have very many dupes. Guys not delivering sand? Oh yeah, probably not. Let's lower the priority on that. Hopefully they'll start delivering sand and get rid of this polluted oxygen. Oh, and then my pips planted some joyas around the tree. Okay. Who had unreachable food? Oh, they're waiting on suits. I don't have food storage yet because I don't have hydrogen to run through a thermal regulator. Oh, yep, those are saying low on algae, even though I have been digging it up. Alright, let me dig more and we'll kind of focus on getting that done. How's my water doing? Basically what I'm waiting for is for that number to start creeping up. Well, that's just darn helpful. After I went and dug up algae, I went and found algae. I forgot to put in the brine. Well, I can do it like this, so I'll even get some of the air out. Alright, deconstruct. You. Oh, now so I gotta do the vents. We're almost there. Yeah, stop it. And I've made enough glass that I should be able to do a... Yeah, and I should be able to reach all of that. And you above. For me, above 400 works, and then you above 325. None of that really matters until I get stuff going. But now we want you. Okay, maybe we're not quite there. We're almost there. I almost forgot the batteries. You liquid, brine, enable auto bottle. Somebody? Suppose I don't actually need these on until I'm ready to get some water over here. Alright, and how much brine is that? Perfect. Yep, below 2 kilos. Exactly what we want. Oh, yeah, because you started pumping, and I didn't want you to. That's my bad. Get that sealed in. Maybe. Oh, and water pipe. I mean, I don't think having food poisoning germs in the air makes that big of a difference. I think it's only slime lung, but I just don't like the look of it. Yeah, and we don't actually care if that's open, so we can seal that in. You can start to see the change rate is creeping up, and we're compressing the water in here nicely. And there's a lot of food poisoning germs in there. We've got just about all the water sucked up out of here. Oh yeah, something just died. Got more algae to dig up, so we should be okay on that front. Oh, you're all sealed in. Alright. Let's start pumping some water. Oh no, you should be a 5. You should be... Somebody delivering sand. Oh, their priorities are all sorts of screwed up. Right, let's cancel all the sweeping. I got a little overzealous on my sweep commands. Alright, you're all waiting for suits. And I know I'm gonna get some damage to these, and that's okay. I'm gonna wait for these tanks to fill up, and then we'll turn it on. And I just noticed this. No research focus selected. I've gotten through all of the advanced research, or the material science research, so now I need to be selective. Because I know I've got some data banks. That's a no. That's a no. No. Maybe. Petroleum engine. Petroleum engine. Shipping. Interplanetary. Diamond press I don't care about at all until much later. Reactor. I mean, the large liquid tank is nice. Yeah, and none of that I care about. Alright, let's see how far I get. And these things still overshoot because you can't make them shoot less than 50. But maybe I should put a different timer on the other one. I don't know. It's working so far. Alright, once this tank is full, then we'll turn this on. I just want the tank to be full because that will kill off the germs. Ooh, printable. Time flies when you're trying to build stuff. No. I kind of want another supplier, but I also want a decorator. So the next group I'm looking for is supplier decorator. How come nobody's delivering this? Okay. They're getting up there now that I cleaned up all of that sweep command stuff. There we go. The tank is now full, so you can start to see the... Oh, you gotta do it here. The germs are now coming down at a rather good rate. And the same thing will happen in this tank once it gets full. And now that this is all up to 2 something, it will also start coming down. So it's not a very fast way of cleaning water, but it does work. Alright, I am going to... Oh, I took off that. I forgot I'm supposed to leave this vent there until I get clean hydrogen. Thank you, Stinky. Ooh, now that's there. And let's wait for the hydrogen to settle out, and then we should be good. Oh, yeah. I'm not actually giving it any power. What am I getting out of this? My first big solar panel. I don't know how much power it's going to give me. Okay, this planet seems to be good on power. We're getting up to, what? It's going to top out at just about 200? But I really don't mind this starting like that. It gives it time for the hydrogen to migrate up, and then for this to clean it out. In fact, what I might do... usually I wire this differently so I can turn off the outside pumps. Yeah, let's do that. How are there 5? I guess the hydrogen's pushing the oxygen in there to get it up to such high pressure. It's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen it get up to 6 kilos. It's alright. We'll let this bounce around for a bit. I think that's it. Yep. So I got my piping pliered back to the right direction. I just gotta get some hydrogen to actually come through the system. There we go, now we're running. 90, 15. No, we don't need that. Awesome. So this pipe will feed the bottom part of here. And same thing for this set of suit docks once I build it. And then this pipe will just come in, perch onto there. And these tanks are now nice and full, so you're coming down, you're coming down. Turn you off. And then I can clean all of this mess up. And same thing with all of this lovely piping. I'm not sure what the heck I was doing with some of that. Alright, do that. That'll bring in the second pipe to the suit docks. There we go. Ah! I forgot to hook this back up. That could have been a disaster. Oh good, that oxygen immediately got deleted. So that is 2 compressive storages done. Water and hydrogen. Next is going to be natural gas, but you guys have now seen me do this a bunch of times. Really, I just needed the oxygen to get cleaned up. And now it's all nice and backed up, so I'm not even seeing the germs come out through the electrolyzer. I wonder if that doesn't happen anymore. But it's not even saying there are germs in here. Are all of those germs dying in this pipe? Huh. You learned something new. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. But yeah, it's not even saying water's getting to here. Or germs aren't getting to there. Okay, well I'm gonna put in natural gas storage over here, but I don't think you need to watch that. So thank you all very much for watching. This is all just in preparation so that I can start to actually go to space to go settle on the other planet, but I really needed a more dedicated oxygen system. Okay, seriously dupes, you need to start delivering sand. There should be plenty of it around. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have any comments, questions, or whatever, put them in the comments. I guess if you have comments, you would put them in the comments. I swear I need to fire my scriptwriter if I ever thought about what I was going to say before I said it and not think about it after I say it, wondering what the heck just came out of my mouth. Anyway, have a good day. Just keep enjoying playing the game.